Yo, 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 we in the building. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? We in here. We in here, baby. We in here. Happy Sunday to everybody. What up, 904 Jackson? What up, Vinny? I'm feeling a little bit better today, y'all. A little bit better. I got my little concoction right here, but we still keeping it going. We finna wrap this thing up. Appreciate the likes, Vinny. What up, Aiden? Y'all make sure y'all run it up for What up, SPM? If I gotta get up to blow my nose, I shall. Let me hold on real quick. Let me turn these lights off. Oh, I hope I ain't. Okay. Oh, turn these lights off real quick, man. Yeah, what's up with it? Aiden, what's up, boy? Just in case I need it. So we in the building, we chilling. It's Sunday. What up, Uncle Bob? Making our way to the tribe. The hell is that? Oh. Of course, it's my alerts here. What up, I'm Pedro? Boy. What up, Bubba? What's that over there? Go check that ship out over there. You got jokes, good boy Tony. You got jokes, huh? Man, hit that like button. Hit that follow button. You got all this joke. What up, man? I wish I was marking. Yep. Two-tone, what's up? Hey, what's on here? Ooh. Ooh, what's this? Appreciate that follow up, Brian. I open this up. Mission parameters. Okay, recover soil survey. Okay. Expedition supplies. Where the kid, man? This mug is sinking. What up, Chris? All right. Ritual site, Beach UK campsite. Dailies are we skipped that all the way through. Hold on. We skipped that. Appreciate that, Chris, with the GG. We skipped that quick. Yep. Appreciate that, Chris. Appreciate that. What up, Austin? We got a big week this week, y'all. Resident Evil week. Friday, we gonna be playing Resident Evil and probably streaming that Pokemon Presents joint. Might be getting Pokemon if they tell us. What up, bro? Oh shoot, just oh man, it's the ritual site. Let's go over to the campsite. Why they got all these little dolls hanging up? What's up with that? There go the mansion right there. Alright, Dre, what's up? What's up? What's up? Y'all keep running up the likes, man. Once we get everybody up in here, what up, Vinny? Once we get some more folks up in here, we gonna go ahead and start doing some of the story stuff. Wow, look at that. What the hell? Bro, the radiation just bubbling up through the swamp. And I wanna explore some of this too. What's your favorite? Three hands down. Even though New Vegas grew up on me, and we gonna get back to that. What up, King Light Skin? 3 is my favorite. Bro, they sitting here watching this going up and down. House of Words, the Homestead Motel, the Delta, Black Hall Manor. Yeah, we finna do some exploring real quick. The bucket launch. What's the bucket launch, Parker? Yeah, we just cleared out that house for old boy yesterday, so we're gonna be taking a little time with, or I could just run through it just to get through with it, but we gonna take a little time because some people said they missed it yesterday. I finished up the hit, and that wasn't that long, and it wasn't that that challenging, but Point Lookout is way different. I was getting done up, but the pit, shoot, who was that?
Well, hello there, young traveler. The fates had told me that I would receive a visitor today. But I'm being rude. I am Madame Panada, and this is Madame Panada's House of Wares. For all things a traveler needs, I am here to provide. Bullets, stim packs, armor, weapons, junk. If you need it, Madame Panada has already anticipated your need and procured it months ago. And what is it you would like to purchase?
What she got? A shovel.
Oh,
Oh, no, we go ahead and go. This made me. This remind me of Atlantic City. I think this is this where it's set at? This remind me of Atlantic City. Used to go up there all the time with the family. The Dock Naval Recruiter Station. They just got weapons just hanging around. Mini nuke just hanging around. What up, Chris? Oh, that's who they looking for, huh? Save it real quick so I can only got a handful of. Oh, I got some more bobby pins. Okay. Okay. What up, sure? What's up, man? Need that. You need cameras and sensor modules. I don't know why I couldn't say that. The house of where? That's where I was just at. Okay, the Homestead Motel. What up, Johnny? Johnny, what up, man? Crazy, what's up? Man. The Homestead Motel. Oh, I gotta save it in front of a lot. What up, Hunter Bag? Oh, shoot. See? Yeah, bro. What's up, Kanan? Yeah. Yeah, man. Every day. I'm on like the TV and your streaming service, Kanan. Hold on. Every day. We got a big week this week. Well, let's go Bills. What's up? Oh my God. What up, Skylar? Hold on. You ain't lying. Hold on. Let me do it again. I'm trying to do it with some finesse. What up, Junior? Shoot. What up, TJ? What up, Joe? Dang it. Let me go a little bit slower. What up, Spy? There you go. Man. He was running off with the bag. Oh, I ain't want that fishing battery. Yeah, he running off with the money. I'll take the money though. We'll sell it. Oh, we don't want that. Man, they look like they had them a little standoff up in here, man, huh? What's in this? Okay, over this money, and then there, everything went down. Everything went down over that money, huh? It all went south over that money, huh? Oh, what the hell, boy? Why you keep? Oh, real smoke. Hey, real smoke. No, I had to get because of that. What's the name? Because of that lock. I ain't want to lose my bobby pin. Dog, what is up with all these folks? Safe house terminal. The GA, I apologize. Welcome to the. Yeah, the blick and point lookout. Now where this at? Reverend Fall. One fall off who you eat right now. Nuka Cola. Oh, that's a drink. Food. That mac and cheese that they got, that instant mac and cheese that come out the box, heated up already. But we got Nuka Cola over here, big dog. It's the real deal right here, big dog. You know what I'm saying? We already got that right here, big dog. About to give me another case of this. Y'all see that? Y'all see that right there? I'm about to start scanning to see what swag we can get. But yeah, I got a whole little bag of caps. Little Vault-Tec bottle opener. You know what I'm saying? This mug heavy too. Pilgrim's Landing. Okay, hold on. We already. Is this that office? Oh, the door to the People's Bank. Okay. Of course, it's roaches everywhere.
Welcome to voice access denied.
Oh shoot! Hold on. Gotta find that password. Why am I shooting? That's the password. This one, come on.
The audio password for my box is Nevermore.
You open it up. Hold on, y'all. I can't take this. What's the name? You play Fallout 76. We gon' I'm gonna get back to it. So right now we playing 3 New Vegas. We gonna wrap that up. So and then we gonna play 4, and then after that I'm gonna start playing that on the regular.
Welcome to Bincom Secure Teller. Vocal authorization requested. Processing. Password verified. Voice ID. Access denied.
Oh shoot, hold on. Oh, it has some caps in there that time.
The audio password for my box is
Processing.
Nevermore.
Processing. Voice ID confirmed. Access granted. Welcome to...
Oh shoot, I messed it up again. Hold on, man. On my hospital, I'll be down to play. Okay, yeah, we gonna get us a little squad together, man. We gonna build Camp Killzone. You feel me? Let me go over here and do it again. I missed them 80 caps, but it's all good. I wanted to see something.
The audio password for my box is
Processing.
Nevermore.
Processing. Voice ID confirmed. Access granted.
They got wine in the. Okay.
The audio password for my box is Nevermore.
Oh, 11. Okay, hold on. Well, shoot, that's her box right there. Oh no, 1191. 1191. Where is her box at? Oh. That was it? Okay. What's your faction gonna be? I don't know. Maybe Brotherhood. Maybe the Ghouls, if y'all want to run the Ghouls. Oh my god. Shoot. Yeah. What up, Lucid? Oh shoot. Oops. I'm telling you with these what's that, cause I got down to my last. Hold on. Pull out. What up, Zero Code? Y'all make sure y'all follow, subscribe, like, comment, share. I'm live every day. I'm good, Zero Code. I'm actually shaking off a cold myself, so that's fitting. So if I'm quieter today than I am most days, please forgive me. What up, Burrito? There we go. Oh shoot, that's it. Alright, let's go. We gotta find out where the other what's drink some of this water. Alright, let's go. These dogs were Alright, let's go over here. See what old boy had. Oh, blowfly, hold on. Oh. What was that, Breezy? Yeah, hold on. Oh. What's up, Breezy? Come over. Oh. Oh yeah. You know I'm streaming right now. No. No, I wanted to ask you because you know you hear my voice. I'm over here sounding like you know, Kanye through the wire. So I wanted to add we could make this be a mini podcast because I wanted to ask you about the Xbox thing, and we was gonna talk about it anyway. And then, you know, so now let the people hear. Yes, Zero Code. Yes, I do. We doing 3, 4. We doing 3. We gonna circle back to New Vegas, and then after that, I'm gonna get into 76. But yeah, go ahead, Breezy. Tell them how you feel. We talked about it last night on Beast Podcast. I talked about it on Friday right after it happened. So what up, Dot? Bro, how you feel? That's a long time. Well, that was before we was even born. Yeah, Zero Code, we gonna get us a little group together. So y'all make sure y'all appreciate that gum hand for the sub. Yeah, man, it's a long time. Good point.
Go to the bank and use the password
Processing.
Xin-Chan Wen.
Processing.
The software is configured to recognize only our
Access
voices.
Granted.
Agent Zhang, as you know, an important Chinese surveillance vessel was lost in American waters. Your mission is to destroy derelict submarine SSN-37-1A before the Americans can recover and analyze it. The recovery location is included in this dossier, and your cover ensures that the Americans will allow you access to their recovery operation. However, you will need an authorization code to trigger the self-destruct sequence. Agent Zhang, as you know, an important Chinese surveillance vessel was lost in American waters. Your mission is to destroy derelict submarine SSN-37-1A before the Americans can recover and analyze it. The recovery location is included in this dossier, and your cover ensures that the Americans will allow you access to their recovery operation. However, you will need an authorization code to trigger the self-destruct sequence. One of our field operatives in your area, Agent Yang, has these codes hidden in a dental capsule, but her current whereabouts are unknown. Locate and rendezvous with Agent Yang, then destroy the submarine. Report to your safe house for extraction information when the mission is complete. The will of the people protect you, Agent Yang.
What up, Whiskey Drift? Uncle Ruckus. No, I can't force all of them to listen. I see that what happened. Zero Code. Yeah, we gonna get the Fallout 4. Can y'all hear Breezy? They should be able to, because I'm recording this off of on Streamlabs, so they should be able to. Can y'all hear Breezy? What up, Jared? Can y'all hear him talking? Ooh, a creeper. Ooh. Oh, this is the back towards the joint. Little tight playhouse. Off the clan plot. Disaster relief outpost. Yeah, I'm over here trying to explore all of this real quick. Can y'all hear my boy Breezy up in here? Yeah. Oh, here you go. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't give up the sauce. Yeah. Keep the pirate hat. Keep the pirate hat. Oh, we gotta, let the left. Oh, okay. I thought you something. Okay, all right. I thought you. Yes, I have Zero Cloud, a bunch of them. I think no, you see, you gotta play the single player thing, and then you. But I'm saying you get on PlayStation, you get the little free packs. Then, but then what? That's why I say why you know what up, Joker? Why you ain't called me? We could have played it. We could just played with the decks that they got up on there. Cause I would have showed. Cause I be getting on there and whooping them and do what turn kill. Cause I picked the right deck. If you trying to play competitive, but this playing for fun, you can go up in the casual rank, and that's where everybody be playing. When you play that rank, they gon' well that's what I'm saying. You might have to change the server or seed because everybody that's what the whether it's Pokemon, whether it's Magic, yeah. Well, that's because it ain't. I don't think it's the they don't have bots on there. I think it's what happens is the people they got bots on them. We going around 0. Zero closer. He got a first edition Dark Blast. Okay. From when? Back in the day or recent? Yeah, we going. Love Delta. Yeah, I'm just exploring some of these locations. Because this will probably be our last. I ain't gonna say it probably be the last couple days of Fallout 3. Yeah, we gonna swing back in New Vegas. I might redo this because I hadn't had time to replay Old World Blues or Dead Money. I think I might just do Hardest Hearts and Lonesome Road, and then we gonna wrap up. We gonna wrap up New Vegas, and then hopefully by Friday we can get that done. It'll be Pokemon Day. And then I'm gonna work on. I need to get all the old clips from the PlayStation thing out. And then oh shoot, Swamp Lurk. But yeah, how you feel about the Pokemon coming back? Well, no, I'm talking about Fire Red and Leaf Green. No, I'm saying they bringing the Fire Red Leaf Green for the 30th anniversary. Now it ain't gonna have what's the name at the beginning? Pokemon Home support at the beginning. But I think down the road they might have it. So I'm thinking about picking it up.
Found ya.
No. No, not yet, Zero. And you know what? These point lookout enemies, boy, give me a run for my money. I'm max level. They not just dropping. So they either scaled them. Oh shoot, what the hold on. Hold on. Got this big old fly I had to kill. Shoot. Dang. I don't know if y'all seen it, but I got it. But anyway, shoot. Not the buffer that wore off, and now I'm slow dragging. Hold on. Yeah, hold on, drop that real quick. Alright. Coming back. I can't move. Okay, there you go. He went and picked the axe up. See? Hey, alright, so what he got on? Axe moves. He got moonshine, a stim pack. Oh shoot. Gotta drink that moonshine. I ain't got more. I should have left half of this stuff. But you know me, I'm a hoarder when it comes to what's no, it's Fallout 3. No, I have a zero code. I hadn't got it, but I'm just saying, like, for the nostalgia factor of playing the older games and potentially being able to bring the Pokemon over, where before it was hard as hell to even, to even do that. Where that shovel I just had? Hold on. And I dropped the shovel, but now I need the shovel. Hold on. All right. But go ahead, breathe. And with this, what the heck? Mm-hmm. I think so. Let me ask you this about we're gonna circle back to the point lookout thing. The blue point thing. I said blue point. So you said that you feel like Sony is hemorrhaging money, or Sony can't. Well, not, but. You don't think they can survive just off of the single player alone? Like, do you feel like they actively doing the extra stuff? Because, like, I just feel like they're actively doing all the extra stuff just because it's extra and they can get some extra money. You feel me? Like, it ain't, to me, it's not like they need to do what they need. You feel me? Like it's a they want to make it they've been wanting to do it, and B said it last night. Ever since PS2, they've been trying to make a multiplayer game and have a sustainable one. You know what I'm saying? So.
Keep your distance. What are you doing in my house? You're in Black Hall Manor. Good, good. People should be able to sit and have civil discourse. I'm glad you think so. Conversation is but one of the virtues that separate us from cretins like those swamp folk. Swamp folk who, I should mention, absconded with a book. A precious family heirloom. I wanted to ask you, friend, will you get it back? Good. The fools who stole it believe it has powers, so the thing is probably well guarded. There's a ritual site east of the boardwalk, in the basement of a ruined house. I think you'll find it there. Bring it back to me, and be paid.
Wait a moment. I need to know. Has Obadiah... Please, you don't understand what... Yes, the Krivbek... It was lost to them long ago, but it... I can't promise you much. Obadiah's no better than the heathens he's asked you to steal it from. There's a way to destroy that debt. I ask no more.
Rainbow Six, The Division. Oh. Or why don't you just ask the fans what they want? They give the fans what they want, because I think that's what these corporations lose sight of. It's like they so scared if they give a fan what they want, then you know what I'm saying, they gonna do. They only care about the money. It stopped being about the art of things, even with music and movies and all that, and they wondering why people ain't flocking or ain't watching or consuming this content. It's like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Zero Code, I got this Borderlands 4 right here. I pulled, that's why I wasn't stopping breathing talking. This Borderlands 4 right here. But you talking about Borderlands 1? I think I might have it, but I know I got 3 and 4. But no, but it's over with the. I ain't gonna say it's over with. I think indie studios will pick up the slack. I heard something. If that. mean, because they don't, like I said, they don't care about. They want everything because they want to ride in yachts and jets and all of that stuff. That's what it's called. Yeah, Pat, yes it is. They want to ride in Bentleys and Phantoms and all of that stuff. So. No, I mean, but once they seen, but I mean, I just felt like the corporate, once they seen, and I go back to Microsoft, when they seen the Cliffy D, and people start seeing that they can have that lifestyle, and you know, I mean, other people was doing it before, but when folks fall in love with the lifestyle, it's the people fall in love with that lifestyle, bro. It's hard to get that lifestyle. All right, Zero. Have a good one, bro. A lot more. What's up? I'm trying to remember. Oh, Corey in the house. Yeah, they got it. Yeah. Hold on. Breathe. I forgot. Please thirsty. Well, I think you said Capcom, right? Well, I think that Square Enix's model is trying they realized they were the last. Really, they had they one gas game with Final Fantasy. What is it? 13. No, the one that's good. Is it? 14? 16? Okay. No. I'm talking about 16, the MMO, yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you got that, and then you got. Let me see if I can get that. Cause I'm getting tired of these days. Hold on, but what up, Patriot? I'm waiting for him to get up off the ground. I hit him with the guys right now. Hell is he? Oh shoot! Oh hell! I gotta get him away from the plane. I came over to this plane. Now I want to blow it up. Wait for him to come on over. Come on over. He's going these little wild. I'm sick of these girls. Okay, he's stuck. So I guess I'm good. If I hit him. But I get off work. What up, Khalil? Yeah, I'm over here exploring, man. Where the hell? Oh, yeah, you finna get hit. He jumped underneath the water because he know what's coming. He hit him at the blowing away. Oh! Flip back a little bit so I can hit him with this right here. Oh shit. Oh, that took him out. Had to hit him with the daggone. Alright, cool. Now we can go. Oh, that's all that was up in here? Oh, it's okay. This is supply. Now I can't move. But yeah, that's because alright, Zero. That's because bro, they, you know, them folks ain't never cared about, you know, they didn't care about the black box recording. Alright. Yeah, they just didn't care about, they don't care about the art form no more. It's all about the money. So that's why with China, they care about it because they want to tell their story. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know, that too, and they want to tell their story too because, well, you know, because of the way it's set up right now. You know, that's the only way they can really tell their story. You know, you talking about South of Midnight? Yeah. Yes, sir. be a lot of. Gonna be, it's gonna be a lot of you know, a lot of indie studios. A lot of time, it's gonna be a lot more.
Found you.
A lot more for them time to shine. You know.
No!
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like when this is what I'm saying, Bree. Is that you don't need a studio, a big studio, to give you a shot. Like,
Your
Among Us, all this shit that got picked up lately.
You in the wrong place, boy! I got something for you!
Yes, sir, Zero. I am doing the DLC. If you can hear me, the first time. Yes, sir. But yeah, bro. I mean, that's that's what it is. Like, I just feel like that's where if people gonna have to do their due diligence, look for those games. You know what I'm saying? And go play them and go enjoy them and just like that. You know what I'm saying? Bro, what the hell?
Well, hello there. Welcome to, No, not at all. My usual customers, well, the swamp folk mostly. I guess they don't bother me none because I was born here. They mostly trade meat and fruit. Them mercs are good for some trade and real hardware. So if you need ammo... Sure as the swamp folks' head is squishy.
Dang.
That's what I'm here for.
And who is this again? Oh. Ooh. And then they gotta disclose now that, you know, since what was that Amber case, they gotta disclose. That's what. Oh, they know. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, no. It is. Dang. That's crazy. Yeah, so that explains, because I've been asking people about, you know, because Breezy, if y'all don't know, is a game that first couple games. So, and he deep in the trenches. So, yeah. That's what I'm saying. So now, you know, I understand now. That's why they don't elaborate marketing, because I feel like that's what they should have. That Xbox should have communicated for the marketing is more allowed. Like what they doing now, they should have been doing. Been did. Yeah, what was I finna say? My bad, I had muted up because my people was asking me something. But that's man. So that answers my because I've been asking people why, because I feel like they should go back to that. Because I feel like if you put some ads during for Game Pass during the Housewives during no, I'm for real, because like doing the cartoons, doing where these kids, no, but I'm saying yeah, because the shows that penetrate, the one like the what is the shows, the Disney shows, like they have a couple Disney games on there, like going where the people is at. Even I would say even the YouTube shows, the Friday Night Funkins, the Five Nights at Freddy's, they've had them on Game Pass. Put that stuff, put the ads over there, and put the ads in the actual show, like right before, like, hey, you can play this game on Game Pass. All right, what's Game Pass? All right, we get all these games. So then that's how you get them in the ecosystem, so that you can so that you can expand your reach. Because all right, we could get Friday Night Funkin', all right, cool, and then do a deal where if you subscribe to Game Pass, you get to keep this game for free. So all right, you get it, you got that game, but now you're gonna put Friday Night Funkin' too. So do that. It just to me it makes sense. Instead of you choose. Nah, but see, that's how. But that's what I'm saying. But you do it through the streamers and stuff. But you also gotta go to the place. Like I said, it's online. So young adults, 13 and up crowd. What up, Seabass? Yeah. What up, Andy? I don't know. Yeah, Breezy coming through that fucking game. From the daggone, this is what they was doing. They got it radiated and they doing some. I'm doing point lookout. They got. Oh, okay. What you think about the season? About the first two seasons? but I think with her though, um, I think with her, I think she's trying to hang on to the very little humanity that she has. She doesn't want to turn into who her father and who the rest of the world is. She's getting same thing with Max. That brotherhood to actually, you know, a real faction, a real family and stuff like that. And he saw just how fast his power dangled in front of him. Like, you know, that's that's what it was, bro. So now
Hey! Oh, this is gonna hurt.
They attacked while I slept. I don't expect to survive. I only pray that that you haven't taken that book to Obadiah. You must take up my mission. There is one way to utterly destroy the Grivbekne, but you must take a pilgrimage far north of Point Lookout in the capital wasteland. Seek a place called Dunwich. Within is an obelisk, itself a wicked thing. It'll consume the book. You need only press the book to its surface. May God shed his blessings upon you, child. Make haste for Dunwich. My God, I am sorry for all my sins with all my heart. In choosing to do wrong and failing to do good, I have sinned against you, whom I should.
yeah. Tuned in, huh? I mean, I feel like when it comes down to it, you know, well, I think with her, I think her grip and everything is too, her grip on everything. That's why they didn't respect her. So, and she was acquiescing to the old girl, other one. So now they came out with that way. I just feel like, yeah, I mean, they needed something to kind of take the mind off of her. So I don't know. I wouldn't say throw him in jail. I would just say work with him and play ball with him because he was following the protocol. And it was just pushback came because she went back on her word. Like, you can't go back. You can't go back on. You can't go back on your word and then fool around.
Looking to travel? Happy to oblige.
Well, honestly though, if they knew that old girl, they all knew, the overseers knew about Lucy's daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like I kind of feel the way I feel about it, and I don't know. I just feel like they kind of
Looking to travel?
with that because I feel like you could say that, but it was always that
Happy to oblige.
underlying whatever that thing, the underlying thing that was going on behind it. So I get it, but knowing what I know now, them people wasn't good neither. So you got what up, Mr. Strong? Them people wasn't good people neither. So we fuck this the blind leading the blind. These are people that's willingly gonna affect their whole, you know, the whole potentially. We don't know. And that's the spoiler warning. But yeah, man, they ain't no good, man. So my link, so yeah, with that, and then what do you think about the Brotherhood dude finna go get, you know, that Taya? What up, Derek? Guys, you appreciate the rose and the lights. Yeah, man, what you think about that? Because I feel like he had that Taya, and you know that Taya gonna Taya. You already know what that Tayal is. We just seen that Tayal. Y'all been paying attention. we got that thing out over here. Yeah, I mean they my favorite faction because of Greed, because of Project Purity. They restore water to the capital waste. I feel like the West Coast faction of the Brotherhood and the Outcasts and all them, they wanna like and even what's his name, Tehran. I felt like he had his heart in the right place. They just didn't want to play ball, and then with Maximus and them kids and stuff like that, I feel like they could have found it like with the Cold Fusion with Project Purity, like this, they could have went back with that as well. They could have found a cure for the ghoul. They could have found a cure for the F. They could have found like if all of that was put together the right way, they could have found a cure and saved humanity. Start down granted, they would have had to go back. And it was a lot of work that was going to take probably, I would say, a couple centuries for it to fully get all the way back. But they could have went and they could have did more. But now it's going to forever be this proxy thing because you got one person feeling like they know the good instead of just doing what's right for the people. You know what I'm saying? Like I just did the thing with Pit where the dude Asher, I mean we had to kidnap, his daughter that was immune to radiation. You know what I'm saying? You got Project Purity. You had the Institute, which was gonna replace everybody. The Brotherhood had to fight against them and the railroad and all of that. So it's just like you have all these different, like the Brotherhood overall when they got their stuff together. What up, Vinny? When they got their stuff together, they the most pure faction. Like, is there some people that go off the rails and people that but overall, when it comes down to it, the Brotherhood got the best interest in humanity. It's just the infighting keeps them from getting caught lacking by the Enclave, getting caught lacking by Caesar's Legion, getting caught lacking all. So you got all these different people like. Well, I think with them, I think that was why the what's his name, was trying to get it back to get everybody together so they can stomp out Caesar's Legion. They've been joined up maybe with the NCR. They were trying to figure out where House was at and if they could loosen House control with NCR. And they partnered with the NCR to take out Caesar's Legion. They take out the Powder Gangers. They take out the other groups, the tribals, the tribal. Yeah. But then again, they knew that House ran that. They knew that the Enclave was out there somewhere because the show happens after all of the game. So you got to think the Brotherhood, and then it's fractured because you got the Commonwealth and the Capital Wasteland, and then you got the West Coast. Brotherhood. So it's always been fractured, and it's always been here are all these. But yeah, it's always been all that, and you run the risk of, you know, like that was the whole thing. It's like, where's the Enclave? Where's the Brotherhood? Where's this? Where's that? You know what I'm saying? So it's not the Brotherhood, but no, the Enclave. But see, the Enclave, because if you play, you gotta go back and play 3. President was an AI, and he was controlling everything right from the shadow. He got all these little. But hold up, because they got all of they are the ones that control the vault. So you got, they are the shadow player, and that's what House was saying. Who was ahead of me? That's why House was trying. House was actually an anti-hero. He was trying to stop them from controlling it. Whereas that's why he invented the central module mind control thing. He was trying to do that. That's why he went in to hide it, and then that's why they came to rob the thing, because this is what they've been trying to do the whole time. Is they want to control everybody so they can rebuild society and add a people in control. They was going, and then they was going to take that, go all over the world and enslave the entire human race, and essentially kill free will. Spoiler alert. You know what I'm saying? Yep. But alright, but if you go in there, right? We kill all the death claws. We go into how. Alright, but then they don't. But this is the thing though. What if it's booby trapped and it blows up? That you kill the death claws. The death claws is like a deterrent. And then we go in there. We got to have. That's why they let. Yeah, but they didn't know that though. They just, that's why the Brotherhood. Okay, sis. No, it's no, she that's a chick, and there's some chicks in. She's a chick. She's a chick. I know chicks who got. I mean, especially if you on birth control stuff like that. Certain women, you know, they had like. Yeah. And she. But she might. But I'm saying she. But you know. Okay. Well, let me. Just yeah. We don't want to alienate nobody or keep cancer. So I'm gonna just say. No, it's not a dude. That's a chick. Oh, it is? Oh, well, I mean... Oh, okay, but it don't... Look, Breezy. Okay, alright, well, some people look just like with Norm. He looked a little, you know, prissy. He looked, you know, a little prissy, little effeminate. That's his stilo. Lucy's brother that got knocked upside the head by the... Yeah, but that's... okay, but... Reason. So, okay. I'm just trying to follow you where you going. But what I'm saying is, I thought that was a woman. It don't matter. I didn't really trip on that, you know, because we was just talking about. Let me see here. Oh shoot! Damn. What the hell? Okay, a heart of Black Hall. Yeah, we just blew up the F. Yeah, this mug. Yeah, I'm glad I destroyed it. So now I can go back and kill that dude. The evil. Anyway, but what I was saying was, this right here might actually tie Fallout to Elder Scrolls, because now I kind of give the supernatural thing to the ghouls. What up, King? Yeah, but I mean, I ain't even tripping off. Me personally, no, I wasn't tripping off of because they had men and women in the front. They've always had a gender biased thing, but I agree with you that they being stagnant by not being proactive. What up, King Light Skin? Like that's kind of where I look at it, and I kind of see that. I kind of see that they take a lot of they're waiting for things to play out. Yeah, she is. I told you that's a girl. I just like. Oh okay. Well. Okay. Well. Anyway, I know. I had a coworker who was very, very Okay. Well. Okay. Well. Yeah. Move it on. Well, like I said, not to offend nobody. No. But I'm just saying. Well, Breezy, I'm just saying. But we live in it. Nah, but Bree. Okay. Oh, wait, whoa, breathe. We definitely. 80 platforms. I don't want to rock the boat, especially on. No, Breezy. But Breezy, just because, like I said, we're doing real good on TikTok right now, and your boy. It took that over, so you know, I don't like to rock. No, I'm just saying. I get where you coming from. Uh-huh. Well, I mean, this another conversation. We was having that conversation yesterday, where it was a guy named, and I forget his name off top. I think his name was. Dang, I gotta go back. And we was having that conversation about everything being right? And me personally, I don't agree with all of it, but when you on these platforms, are choosing to be on these platforms, and you may, or if you work at certain places, or it's just certain things, if you're gonna be trying to play, and me personally, only thing my non-negotiable is my faith. So I don't mind, like, I don't mind playing by certain rules because it's not, to me, I feel like it's not me bending the knee. As long as I can keep my faith, and I disagree. No, but I'm saying, if as long as it don't infringe on me, people can do what they want to do, and I'm not gonna intentionally go out my way to offend nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the world that we've been set up in. You know what I'm saying? What up, Perks? No, I get it. It's not. I don't think it's fair.
Looking
Yeah.
to travel?
But that's. Yeah. Mhm. Because. Okay, well, that's what. Well, I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna say because I look at certain people. This is my thing, and because Breezy, you ain't did the face reveal yet.
Would it have killed? You shouldn't be here.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't play.
Well, I'm gonna say it like this. Mhm. Well, I'm just saying, my thing is, Breezy, I don't want to rock the boat because I look at, like I said, with the baby, right? Hold on. I'm just saying, I'm looking at what happened with like the baby, right? And how he, yeah, yeah. But I'm saying, Breezy, what I'm saying is, it's just to avoid all of that, just not to bring that up, and it's not a pride thing. Cause I'm a person, you know how I get there. You know me probably better than me. My thing is, it is like the way if you get tired of fighting battles that you don't have to fight, it don't invite you into certain things, right? And I'm not saying that you wrong, but I'm just saying to avoid all that together. It's just like with Torrance or with Tony and the PlayStation people. All them fights which I was right in, it still, even though I was right, it did nothing for me, my career, hurt me and everything. If I had just left them alone and not dealt with them, not did X, Y, Z, tried to collab or whatever the case may be. Just did my thing like I'm doing now, doing the numbers that we do, having the success that we have. It's not I don't think it's we just tucking our it's certain times in certain places that certain battles that it's ours to fight, and there's certain battles that it's odds, and it's people that got way more money and power than them to go and fight. Like the whole Comics Explained thing. I don't know if you've seen it. The whole Comics Explained. They jumping on his what's his name? Bird Without Fear. Jumping on his. Well, he didn't say nothing. He was following Critical Drinker, this other dude, who we know is super duper racist or whatever. And I'm full disclosure, up until probably a couple months ago, I was following them. I just was like, I had heard a video of, because I follow College Explained, so I found Critical Drinker, I found Blurred Without Fear, I found Random Black Gamer, I found a lot of these guys who Comics Explained, right? Comic Historians, Comics Explained. So I heard of a couple videos that I agreed with, but then over the years, I wasn't an avid watcher of Critical Drinker. I just was subscribed to him. And he had one video talking about the problems with Avengers, Age of Ultron. So that was a while back. I don't know if he was even on there, but I think he did a video about it when he started his channel. And I agreed, like certain stuff that they had to change. That's why Joss Whedon ended up getting fired and everything else like that. Them trying to set it up. I agree with that. But then once he realized, okay, I can tap into this racist crowd, he started doubling and tripling down on it, right? So they even, and the other guy that Ernie had put that story Without Fear had put it out there, right? But Comics Explained is like, I want to understand. I follow the president. I don't agree with him. And he even says some very crazy. He says some very, very awful stuff that I won't say. Like, you know, he called for some things to happen to him, type stuff. So I'm like, I was just like, he had to go that far to prove to people that, hey, he's not, he's on code and all this, is because he's a centrist or he's bipartisan. So my thing is, if he hadn't followed him, because he's the biggest person in it, I felt like Blurred Without Fear clout chasing, because this is the biggest video he had in like 4 years. Like out of all his, now I gotta go look at the live stream, but his uploads, this is his biggest video in 4 years. And he's trying to placate to a crowd because he's trying to go hard for black comics, which I ain't gonna say it's a bad thing. But we are, like you just said, these kids ain't reading no daggone comic. Grown folks ain't reading no comic. People jumped on the Black Panther bandwagon because it was a cultural thing. It was a cultural thing. It was heavily promoted and marketed by this huge corporation. And if it wasn't, they wouldn't even have paid attention to it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, we be trying to fight battles on stuff that people ain't even buying black books like they was back in the 90s and stuff like when he had Jerome Dickey and what's the old girl that made the novels, help me out, Terry McMillan, and people ones ain't reading like that. They on Instagram, they on Facebook, they on TikTok, they watching streamers and love and hip hop and baddies and all of that. They not trying to read Falcon and Milestone and stuff like that and all of that. So he trying to nail him to the cross. Oh shoot, what the hell? They trying to nail him to the cross because of that. And basically, if he had to just unfollow, because they knew somebody was, what the hell? This is trippy as. Yeah, he but that's what I'm saying. So so basically, Rob's got to make sure that if he hadn't have followed them, he knew that was the straw that was breaking the camel's back. People making hit pieces and going viral off of this. Ernie then went viral. He doubling, tripling down on this, and that we need to go and buy comics and all of that.
You made it past my
So-
traps? I mean,
You know.
no, I mean
So
it,
that's
mister.
all I-
The ghost
that-
will melt your brain to
Hey.
mush. You need to get at... So what if it was? Well, alright. This one time, I'm pretty sure I moved a bottle with my mind. I don't know. I ran away a long time ago. I live here all by myself. Well, so do you... Fine.
I mean, and I don't disagree with that, but I'm just saying for what we in the game that we living up, it's like it's certain battles that me and you can't fight. We can't fight that battle together. No, but I'm just saying that I know I feel the same way. It did throw me off, but I'm just focusing on old girl. No, I'm just saying. No, I'm just no. I'm just telling you. Hold on, breathe. No, what I'm saying is the way that these platforms work and the way they auto detect when we start talking about them, and then they got people. Hold on, they got people because this can happen. Like I accidentally get the call sign for the Brotherhood of Steel a couple streams ago, right? And I realized, I start seeing, oh shoot, now my people that been in here, and it may be because the Fallout thing is over too, but at the same time, I'm like, dang, I'm not doing the 200, 300, 400, 500, 1500 that I did a couple weeks ago. I did 600 earlier, but when I did that a couple days ago, I'm like, dang, that actually, when I say this word, so it's just like, I already know they got, bots and stuff sitting in the stream, listening to the. Yeah, I know that. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna just put it. I'm gonna put it to you like this. I got a partner of mine, right? Well, he ain't a partner of mine. He's a partner of a partner that just passed through a tragic car accident. And he had a show where he had a LGBTQ person on the show. And he had another LGBTQ person call in to date the other cohort host, and they got canceled. Now, if he did, but hold on. So my thing was, and I got into it with several people because I said so they should never have even worked with that person, not because they, because they but because that person is a messy person, and they will use that as a means to destroy what was going on. So he did that because he was trying to run for office in his neighborhood. And he had to get out of the contract, so he decided instead of him just, all right, I don't want to do no show no more if I replace me, because he was running for a office, right? He decided, I'm going to destroy this show and stand up like for some weird way, because in the neighborhood that he's running in, it's the hood. Nobody cares necessarily cares about his life like that. And he just, you know, if I told you who he is, you know he had a virus or whatever or online. But he used that as a way because he didn't like the co-host. And you know, the station had played games with the audience trying to get people to win and everything, just like that, right? So my thing is this, what up, man down? Why even put yourself in a cause can you see it on oh, okay, I didn't know if it was streaming on the board. But why even put yourself in that position? So now he lost his position at the radio station, and basically I don't know for sure, but I think that they have fired him and banned him all radio positions. And then he ended up being caught by somebody who was in that community, a fan of that said person who was trolling and used his orientation and his audience to get that show shut down because he didn't like that co-host and he was trying to get off that show to run for that position. But if they never had used him as a host, or if they never agreed to do the show as him as the host, they brought him to end because the other person ended up getting locked up for fraud. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I'm just saying it's like I got what you were saying, but I'm just showing you we don't want to mess up the just for our pride reason, just to mess up the. Yeah. What's wrong with that? Yeah, hey. Hold on. I like this. mean, we gonna go forward back to the show. I'm just saying it's easy to know because anything I say, people do too. So I don't rock the boat or I don't go. It's not a fear thing. It's just I don't want the conflict or having to deal with all of that. So maybe I need to. No, but I've learned to pick my battles though. Like I just I can do with all of the handicaps or whatever because yeah, it cheated me. Well, all of the roadblocks or the restrictions or whatever. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It gets to a point where it's like you can't offend nobody, and it's like I don't mean to. Yeah. Hey, you say this real day? Yeah. Yep. Oh yeah. 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 Yeah, but see the problem is they, you know, it's being backtracked on this particular thing because this particular app because we own a couple of different channels and that's why I don't say the actual ones. I say TT, the red, the purple, the blue because they don't like to use multi-stream, call them out. So it's a bunch of even with that, like I feel like that's dumb because I feel like. Yeah, but it's like what up, TJ? Oh, really? Oh! Mm. 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 Yeah. Mm. Well, I mean, the way I look at it, I mean, we gonna move forward. Oh wow, there's a whole bunch of what the hell? Wow, wow, Breezy, are you looking at this, bro? This is what the man. Hold on. Yeah. Bro, what the heck, bro? This has got to be the craziest trippy. I took the dude that the house out. Oh, okay, it's some swag. Like he can't shoot ass. Don't take it, boy. That. What up, County, man? Yeah, hold on. I think I seen a demo of it too. Hold on. Well, I mean, I don't think you need to reset it, but I just feel like you gotta give it some time. Cause with mine, I changed my whole. Oh, okay, all right. Okay. Yeah, show me some. But anyway, back to what we was talking about earlier. But yeah, I just feel like with that, and I actually feel like that character. I feel like she was the most thorough because she was loyal to the soil, but she was also loyal to Maximus because Maximus was her friend. Like, and she was coming up. Looked out for her when they was gonna come like through the ranks. And, you know, she also wanted him to go out there and live life because all she knew was the brotherhood. She knew that he came from a good family and everything else like that. Yeah, they took him in, but he knew life before the bomb dropped for the second. You know, his dad, and so that's why she could have switched up, but hold on, wait a minute, they turned me up. She could have switched up, but at the same time, she kept it solid, and that's why I like her as a character because she could have gave up. Oh, Maximus and them over here, they left. You know what I'm saying? So. Regardless of what she looked like, she was like the most solid. You know, I'm just saying, she was one of the most solid characters on this show. Everybody else had it, including Maximus, had an ulterior motive. Like, if he had just, you know, he had a heart, like, okay, because he was a kid and he watched all his friends die, his mama died, his daddy died, everybody died, and so, you know, getting vaporized, and he in a daggone, which most of the time in Fallout don't even work, a refrigerator, like, you know, he by the grace of God he was saved. So it's just it's crazy that you know, but all of them have some selfish ulterior motive, whereas her is like, yo, I want to help the brotherhood, but I also want to help my friends. So I feel like she was the most solid, because Lucy and the Ghoul or Cooper, you used to call him Ghoulie. I was over there dying laughing about Ghoulie. But yeah, like, that was, you know, what it was. You feel me? But I feel like the show overall is a good parameter to see what would happen. Because we always talk about what would happen at the end. But this is like a good parameter to kind of see, like, yo, people ain't know, like, you seeing it right now. Like, it's all this crazy stuff. Like, we just literally just saw that the ghouls might not allow radiation. It was something that was deeper, darker, and more sinister than even the show or the game even let on. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it links back to Elder Scrolls. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of different things that you know, we seeing, and there's a lot of different things that, you know, it's a good conversation to show. What up, deleted out, April? Yeah, that dude. Yeah, he that one on J. Cole. Did you see that J. Cole video? Nah, he won't. For real. Nah, he won't. For real, bro. He just be going, like, and I get it though, because I listened to that video at first, cause I got, it's two YouTubers, and I'll say their name. They don't necessarily care for me. Urban Politician CV and what's my man name? Curtis King, right? Now, me and Urban Politicians, he had me on his show a couple times, but he's a person that, you know, if you disagree with him and his narrative, then you gotta go. So, which, that's his right, that's his platform. He pretty much did do the videos like academics, and he from, I ain't gonna say where he's from, even though he be saying great. Yeah, but anyway, because me and him fell out about Charleston White, and then no, but I get what Charleston White, I get, and I don't necessarily agree with all the 607 but I see where, why am I keep going away from this place I've been trying to get to? I see where they coming from, because 607 was behind a lot of different people, but as far as him and I don't share the same religion, but you know, he works with my nephew, Sean Ferrari, so I keep my criticisms of him to myself, because so far they've done good business, right? So I don't have no opinion. My thing is, I reward people. I was just telling somebody this off camera on the phone earlier. I reward people. I reward people's loyalty. Same thing with you. I reward my loyalty. You get rewarded when you loyal, right? But at the same time, you could, just like y'all just heard this off, you could disagree with me. You feel me? We ain't gonna fall out because we disagree. But I'll get he was mad because Charleston White wouldn't give him an interview. He didn't agree with Charleston White was saying. But I'm like, these rappers on these songs, they all personally from the child of God. They talk about real situations, real crimes being created. And committed. I mean, but you saying, oh, that's artistic. Oh, this system, this, and this, and this, and this. And I'm like, bro, nobody's in the neighborhood calling me to do this, right? So you rather be scared. You rather bow down to this quote unquote system, but you will power and fear towards your fellow man that's terrorizing your neighborhood due to single motherhood, due to ignorance, due to lack of motivation. And me and you had that conversation, but I'm more because now 10 years have passed. I'm like, yo, we can't keep using that same excuse as to why do I keep going back to that? Oh hell, I ain't no. Why the heck? I got the thing over there, and then keep taking me back over to the. All right. Matter of fact, let me do it like this. Take that off of there. I'm supposed to be going over there. But no. So he got mad, and then with Curtis King, he was over there getting on J. Cole because well, FD kind of laid off of him and Blurred Without Fear is in lockstep. But my thing is, bro, I don't have to have no. I don't want to give my political beliefs out there. As long as I live in America, I'm able to say I'm a Christian. I'm proud to be a Christian. I ain't getting challenged on being a Christian or whatever. So I don't have no, I'm gonna exercise my right. And on top of that, I just feel like I'm not finna sit up here and argue back and forth with somebody that y'all already done made up your mind. So when I tried to mend fences with Herb Politician because he did have me on his platform. Even though I didn't ask, I just was trying to end on the conversation. He opened the door. He looked at that as me being on his platform. So I'm like, all right, you just shouted me out. I didn't ask for it. Shut up. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it, but you ain't gonna hold that over my head like, oh, I helped you out and you didn't. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, just because you got you literally, you did the Sean Hodge, and I'm not saying this the big little man. I know I ain't trying to get no clout or no whatever office. I'm just saying, like, bro, this is what we at with it, right? So I just felt like with what's his name, with J. Cole, if he's a snake or he's conniving or he is whatever he is, he didn't win a battle. It saved it hurt his reputation because he's a real hip hop fans don't pay the bills, nor have they ever had. Real black comic book fans ain't never really paid the bills. They just started recently. Recently started being a part of the culture and accepting people who was always, i.e. us, a part of the culture. And you yelling at a camera is not gonna sit up there and make people go black comic books and people gonna listen to y'all on the internet, cover that those books, and they gonna put their $5 in their pocket. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to me, I'm gonna listen to y'all video and still go buy the comic book and still read the comic book. But you talking to some, Hotep, and I mean, that's what I'm saying. That ain't gonna, that don't care nothing about Static Shock or Icon or none of these. Like, man, that's what I'm saying. Or you want to make excuses, or you want to make excuses for Ray and them that's shooting up the block. you want to make excuses for these folks that keep turning around in our community, and you want your challenge them in a negative light. You want to tiptoe, and you want a sidestep, so you don't just like you said. Well, I'm going to breathe it. I been with the war with the real street demons and living. You know what I'm saying? In my city and outside my city. But again, I don't need that to go. They need that to go viral. Same thing with FB and them. They need to be hotel and super ultra pro black, but you're doing it for money. You're not doing it for the right reason. You're doing it on YouTube. You playing by YouTube rules. You getting so I don't want to hear all this, bro. If J. Cole is a snake, he got to deal with the inner guy. It ain't my fault. It ain't my issue. It ain't none of that. You got nothing to do with me. Dang, I'm so sick of these days. Breathing. It's 3. Oh my god. That's exactly what I'm feeling. Watch it. I'm gonna take me a break. I'm right. I say the whole rest of the day. Oh my god. Oh, this is a swamp. Okay. Oh my god. I only have one bullet. Oh my god. Now what happened to the new infantry? The board. Oh, he died before this. Okay. Here he is. Full self-destruct code. Oh, he had a self-destruct thing? Submarine self-destruct. Hold on. Hell is alright. Oh, that's what they turned. Okay. Alright, man. Alright, y'all. So y'all appreciate you, Breezy. Y'all got it. Y'all. Yeah. We gonna talk. We talk later on. Get back. Alright, man. Peace. So, yeah, we about to get back to the bubble. I'm finna go eat y'all, and we gonna finish this up probably later on. I'm gonna probably give myself the rest of the day. I ain't gonna take nothing. I gotta get my weights off back. The mucus is coming down, but yeah, I think that's what God is telling me is that I've been going hard, and so I need to take a little time for myself. Just chill, you know what I'm saying? Maybe play some games, or if I'm on, probably won't be doing too much talking. I appreciate each one of y'all, man. I take time for y'all, and this is the type of real talk, man. Even if you don't agree with stuff all the time, I just want to show y'all that you can have, you can disagree with your brother, and y'all can still. You can disagree with your family. You can still, with strangers, you can still be cool. You know what I'm saying? Just because you disagree, it don't have to end into an argument. It don't have to end to, you know, this, and this. You can still be cool. It's Big Killzone, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.